Power English, my moment of truth, the debate, 落語 debate, showtime. Today we're going to deal with D words, damen, women, damen. So women are considered to be biologically superior. 現代 says 小池えげつない踏みえげつない means brutally frank. Women can get away with lots of things men cannot get away with because of the, can I say, けじめ, because of the しがらみ. Women have no しがらみ, nothing to lose. 石原慎太郎 has a lot to lose, but Koike has nothing to lose. And women begin to roar. So, are women biologically fit for political leadership? This is the topic of the debate. This is where the action is. Let the debate begin. Affirmative rock. Oops. 男は it's tough being a man, but we're going to talk about tough women. It's tough being a woman. Women leaders more visible these days in politics. Visibility is power. Therefore, they are biologically more suited for political stability. British Prime Minister Theresa May and Merkel in Germany. These are the women who are roaring. So any place you go, you bumped into lots of powerful women. Hillary has lost her power, and yet she is behind the scenes, working behind the scenes, meaning that women are biologically powerful. Don't you underestimate the power of women the world over. Negative wind. I've heard it said that the women are increasingly visible. Say, what do you mean by visible? Because they're getting a lot of media attention? Now, wait a minute. To get the media attention, you got to show your stuff, show you what you've got. So, it means the power. Secondly, you said biologically. What do you mean biologically? Isn't it politically incorrect to use the biological examples? Well, look, things are changing. You know, look at the United States. Donald Trump came up because he had been politically incorrect. So the things are changing. So, you know, the Japanese are getting more zuke generation. But, you know, those people get heard by expressing themselves more vigorously. Number three, you said stability. What do you mean by stability? Who controls, who maintains the stability? So men or women, doves or hawks? That's a good question, you see? But these are the hard times. When the going gets tough, the tough get going. And, you know, the hawk, the tough get going means that you have to be visible because the women are more capable of getting themselves heard, having themselves heard because women have less to lose. Negative wind. Affirmative says the women are powerful because they cannot settle, but the women cannot settle for less. Being more biologically uncompromising, women are more emotional than logical. Maybe I should, they tend to get personal and they get emotionally involved, emotionally or personally involved. So, Megyn Kelly, anchor woman in the United States, she was a beautiful woman. Ooh, beautiful woman, intelligent woman. She said something nasty about Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a womanizer and he can, you know, grab women by the pussy, by the genitals, and she lost her job to MBS because she was a powerful anchor woman on Fox News. She lost her job because she was She wrote a book about the settle for more, and she wanted to make it a bestseller. But now, somewhere online, she failed because she ended up settling for less instead of less settling for more. Affirmative win. The negative says women not able to settle for less, but Megyn Kelly, anchor woman, settled for less because she knew how to negotiate with the males. The guy like Donald Trump, who knew how to deal with the women, you know? So, yes, because women cannot deal with tough situations. Look at the world political leaders, Putin, Xi Jinping, and Donald Trump, Abe, Prime Minister Abe. All of these are male leaders, so they know how to compromise. You said biologically unfit. You know, what do you mean by that? Biologically unfit because the women have the periods. But look, the women have a menopause. The men also have a menopause. Men have the same problems. Biologically talking, we're the same. Aren't some men more emotional? That depends on the situation. Sometimes women get personally, but the men get personal too. So it all depends. Affirmative fire. I'm on fire. Women are more territorial, defensive. They love their family, the kids, even when the men leave home. Women hang in there because that's a biological truth. The Economist magazine keeps on harping on the same thing. In many species of insects and spiders, females eat their parents, eat their partners after sex, or even during sex. Praying mantis, you know, female or she mantis are more powerful than male mantis. When they're having a sex during the copulation, men are eaten alive. Don't you ever underestimate the voracious appetite of the women against the males. It's biologically true. Negative fire, I'm angry, and I'm male chauvinistic. Affirmative said women are more predatory, more aggressive, obnoxious. But I say to you, folks, the spider women give us the creeps. Or some male spiders sacrifice themselves, you know? Don't you underestimate the power of males. Males get eaten. And it doesn't bother them. Why? Because it's in the biological genes, genome. So they try to be eaten, sacrifice themselves for the good of their offspring. So by the same token, the imperial family is very strong. Japan is proud to say that Japan's imperial system is the oldest the world over. Why? Imperial families are paternal. Like a Kodokan is very paternal, patriarchal, the father-oriented society, not mother. So it's good for women, for men rather, to go into politics. Negative water. Yeah, Affirmative is absolutely right. Because when you look around the world, in Germany, you have Melbourne, Bachelet, Prime Minister in Chile, Liberia, Johnson's president, and in South Korea, Park Geun-hye, and you know about the CEOs. In the United States, 27 are have the managerial positions. Like Ms. Barnes for Pepsi-Cola resigned, you know. She wanted very much to burn it up As it turned out, she burned herself out at the end of time because she said, oh, I put my family ahead of my business. Just like that. You know, she had a home to return to, but the males have no place to go to except being homeless, committing suicide. Lots of people in Japan, the males commit suicide. Females never commit suicide. They commit homicide. Oh, wait a minute, I shouldn't have said that. Pardon my Freudian slip. Now, both women, males are ephemeral, particularly women. So many women politicians come and go, like a South Korean president is not going to stay there. She's going to go away. Ephemeral, 影ろうのごとく, come and go. Affirmative water. Let's cool myself, cool my head. With water. Let me talk about Koike Yuriko, Shimi Jimiri. And she was one of my ex. I remember her clearly. And I knew that she had what it takes to make it big in Japan. That was 35 years ago. Now she's getting there. So, it seems that the nature demands that women try harder because the odds are against women. Therefore, they try harder, So the females are more globally and biologically protective. They're protective of their family, the husband, their children. Whether the males, always on the roam, always traveling around a lot without staying fixed, focused on their own egos. They may have, egos, but nothing but an extension of the personal egos, personal ambitions. Women, because of the biologically given nature of a protectiveness, women have got what it takes to make it much better in politics as well. Thank you for your attention. はい、判定に入ります。否定の最終弁連、水の方ではですね、女性は非常に薄命であるという、エフェメラルということを言いました。これはあんまりフェアじゃありませんね。だいたい登場したのが最近ですから、それではメルケルの長い人もいます。それは歴史的に見れば、フェアなアセスメントじゃありません。しかも皇帝側はそれ突っ込むべきだったですね。皇帝側は松本空龍個人の小池百合子との話とかそういうパーソナルのことは火の時に言ってほしいですね。水っていうもうちょっと清らかに収めてほしいんですけど、そういうところが反論なく自分の話に酔ってた、しみじみ語るのはいいですけど、ディベートではそれマイナスになります。したがって、ディベートそのものから見れば否定側が勝ちましたね。やはりこの現代というのはまだ男性向きの正解です。ビジネスのことは述べてません。したがって否定側が勝ち。Way of English coming up.